Hey YouTube, Logan here with Hideaway Homestead, coming to you with what I guess will be part one of a raised bed, lazy raised bed, so what I'm going to call it, series. And I have my rabbit poop here. I brought it over in the wheelbarrow. This was 3 loads, and it gave me about 3 to 4 inches deep all the way around the tree, and about 18 inches to 2 foot out from the tree. So good little planting bed. That would be like a more or less a 3 or a 4 foot circle with a radius, of 18 inches, 2 foot, more or less. So not real good with that kind of math in my head as far as square footage, but this is definitely just as big as like say a 2 by 4 foot garden bed. So you can plant a whole lot more than what you would think in an area this big. So the tree here, I tried to keep as much rabbit poop off of the tree. Like I said, this tree won't care. Other trees will. Anytime you're mulching around trees or adding compost, you always want to try to stay out about 6 inches. I'm a whole lot closer on this tree, but just because it's a willow, they really don't care. If I was to pile it up onto the tree, it'd just throw out roots. I mentioned that in the introduction, kind of talked about what our plans are, is just to keep adding these beds on down. Now this here has a good bit of urine still in it. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this dry out a little bit today. And then later this evening, I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna water it down. So that'll be another video. I'll water it down, and I'm not gonna add any fertilizer to it or anything, because I mean, this is as fertile as you can get. So I'm gonna throw all that in there to help dilute any of the urine that might still be in there, so that way I don't have to worry about burning any seeds up. And then I'll come in with my seed mix, and we're gonna add that. We got a lot of flies here, especially since I brought it out here into the open. So we'll let that die down some, and there's earthworms in there too. So earthworms will definitely win out on breaking all this down. But I'm gonna come in and water it really good. If you put water on it, I've noticed that it helps to kind of wash some of that excess nutrient from the rabbit urine into the ground, and the willow's just gonna eat that up. This is an excellent tree to plant a garden under. One, because if you do something like this, any excess nutrient, the tree's gonna get it up. It's already got some good established fungi in the ground. It's got some air pockets and everything created from where it's sloughed off roots, which just means it's had its roots die in the ground. So excellent there. Excellent up top, because this tree casts a very light shade. I don't know if you can see on my fingers, but I'm under the tree, but you can see there's plenty of light getting through. So excellent tree to be planting garden plants under. So like I said, this is going to be an annual garden. I'm going to come in later today after this has been allowed to dry out a little bit, wet it down again, and try to get as much of it as we can to break down. If you're doing this, it may be a good idea just to let it sit and kind of settle in. Not too long though, because anytime you leave a vacuum in nature, nature's going to fill it. So we don't want anything coming in here that's not going to be what we want to grow. So if you do that, don't let it sit too long, maybe like a week. But I'm really impatient, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the cheat, and I'm gonna come through here and hose it down real good later, and then I'll plant directly into it. But stay tuned for that. Subscribe to the channel if you want to follow this, or if you're interested in anything like this. I drop a video every day, and leave a comment in the comment section if you got any questions. Be sure to give this video a like, and thanks for watching.